Going live on YouTube. And we're underway. First game of the day, guys. Reminder, these are best of sets. Or, no, sorry, not best of sets, but they are sets of 2. So, the teams play 2 games, win or loss. And Daniel's gonna open up the scoring. These teams are gonna play 2 matches, 2 games against each other. And the winner, so if you win both games, you get 3 points. If you win 1 game and then you lose the other, it's a tie, so each team gets 1 point. And if you lose, you get 0 points. That's the way the scoring system works. It is a double round robin. Today is day 2 of the double round robin. So this is the second time that NRG has played. Oh, wow, they're just gonna put that one in for Atomic. They said, you know what, Atomic, that is such a pretty angle that we're just gonna put that one in for you. Very nice of them. Very, very nice of them. But anyways. Yep. It says set of 3. Ah, typo. That is a typo. And that is there because I am a dumb man. Hey, what's up, NRG? Can't imagine why you guys would possibly be here. What an angle from Atomic? What was that? What was that I missed? Ew. Dude, the ball controls that these guys have is just unbelievable. No glaze or anything like that, of course, no glaze. I gotta keep it nonchalant. Sign Alpha Cap, you world champions. What? How are you? Oh, we're chilling. We're having a good day. We're watching, not NRG, Team USA. Pretty much keep blue in their half the entire game so far. I actually don't know if the ball has crossed the halfway line, and that might be the very first instance. Daniel gonna collect that ball for the reset. Pop up. Double pump reset. Ew. Ew. Can we get Daniel pop for this? 1 pop. And a 2 pop. No Shakur. What a reset from Dan. Well, 2 resets from Dan. Well played. Touch from Avestrich. Apollo gonna have himself a solo play here. Looks like the boost meter's glitched out again. I don't know why that is. Sorry, guys. I think this overlay just hates me. 2 pop, no Shakur, bro. 2 pop. Yeah, see, he's boosting and somehow his boost keeps on increasing. Doesn't make any damn sense to me, but alright. And now the boost meter's fixed, I guess? And beast mode? Nope, it says beast mode has 100 boost. That's not correct. Don't think beast mode had 100 boost there. He had literally 0, if you look at his nameplate. Can they forfeit? I don't think forfeits are allowed here. But hey, look on the bright side. We get to watch NRG do some fun stuff that normally they would only get to do in free play. And they now get to do it in a somewhat competitive tournament. So it's fun. Ooh, nasty, nasty fake there from Daniel. Getting NRG up to 6 goals. Could they get 7? We don't know. Six goals in the lead for them. What, you guys not a fan of 6-7? Interesting. I was informed that that's what all the kids are into nowadays. Ooh, good sidewall pop for beast mode. And the boost is glitched out again. I'm just gonna disable the boost, guys. Honestly, I just can't. I can't. I literally can't even with the boost glitch. How old are you? I think you mean how young am I? I'm 23 years young. And Daniel Bringing USA from 6 to 7. What the fuck was that? Scrophie, what the hell? What are we watching? This is Team USA versus Team El Salvador. Jeez, Scrophie. It's on. Are you full-time? Yep. This is my full-time job. And the overlay's back. Dude, I didn't even want the overlay to be back. Beast mode with another goal. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to, like, have the overlay be as clean as possible without the boost glitch being there. I don't know what's wrong with it. Wouldn't it work the other way around, like 77 years young, because you'd be subtracting? No. Why would you be subtracting by 100? It's not like humans just, like, croak at 100. Me, personally, I'm gonna live to be 300. I think. Double? Nice try, Daniel. How does this work? Okay. Group of 4. Double round robin, so each team plays every other team twice. Set of 2. If you win 0 games in the set of 2, you get 0 points. If you win 1 game, you get 1 point. Beast mode with a... Wow. Nice try. You win 2 games, you get 3 points. The top 2 teams after the double round robin get... They go to a best of 7. And whoever wins the best of 7 makes it to the Fifae LAN. That's in December. Go ahead, Atomic. Down to beast mode. Good 50 from Atomic. USA makes this look like a pub lobby. Well, I mean, okay, so, like, this is Team USA, not to be confused with NRG, but, I mean, if this team of 3 were to compete together, you could argue that they might be world champions. So, it's kind of understandable that they make this look like a... What a save? Hold on. That's a classic Atomic save right there. That's just classic Atomic, somehow scamming the ball out of the net. But Avestrich was there. Well played. How exactly are we watching? I'm a spectator in the lobby. That's why it's so high quality. Ooh. Let's try. Oh, up to Atomic? Surely not. Ew! Oh, 8-1. El Salvador taking the L, USA taking the dub. For the good guys. And we will save the replay. 2 El Salvador versus USA. No, you know what? It'll be 2 USA. Oh, did we really get hit with ads? That is... Oh, that's tragic. I'm sorry. I am also streaming live on YouTube, guys. So if you guys did get hit with ads... Somebody in the chat can let them know that there's no ads over on the YouTube right now. As far as I know. Alright. That should hopefully reach the people. Remember when Daniel first became, like, really recognized? He's been Mechie since day 1 in RLCS. I mean, wait. Oh, close. Define first recognized, because... Wait, Daniel? Wait, Daniel? Ew! Wait. Let's go to Daniel Pop for this replay. Hump reset, empty jump, second reset, doesn't know the stall tech, perhaps? Can we get a freestyler in here to teach Daniel how to stall? Actually, I think Reddles knows how to stall. Let's get Reddles in here to teach Daniel how to stall. Could have gotten them a... Daniel could have gotten the Penta Pancake reset Beast Mode going for the Psycho there. I mean, dude, Daniel was known to, like, the competitive scene for years. For years. Like, Daniel was known to the competitive scene since he was, like, 12 or 13 years old. How old is Daniel now? What's he, 17? 16 or 17? Is he 18? That doesn't feel right, dude. That doesn't feel right. In my head, he's about to turn 19. Yeah, that really doesn't feel right at all. Daniel's been known in the competitive scene for a while. Like, since before free-to-play. Everybody knew about Daniel. Especially COVID, too. COVID Daniel. The myths, like, COVID Daniel, I kid you not, is a mythical character in the lore of every like, competitive grinder. COVID Daniel. Dude, people were talking about him like he was actually Jesus Christ. They were like, dude, I heard Daniel's putting in 160 hours past 2, man. He got rank X at 13. He didn't drop a game through B+ or rank A. Like, dude, the stories about Daniel before you guys even knew him was crazy. Unironically, like, campfire stories, man. Like, it's ridiculous. Thank you for the 500-bit Swice plays. What a slacking by USA. I mean, yeah, they're kind of in free play right now. Yo, Snuffy McPoppins, thank you for the Prime sub. COVID Daniel is an unknown mythical character? Well, it's not that he was an unknown mythical character. He was known. He was known with how good he was, and just how much, like, the inhuman amount that he, like, spent grinding the game. Like, the rumors that, the ones that I heard at least, was that he stayed on 160 hours past 2 weeks for, like, 4 to 6 months straight at one point. Right? If you do the math there, that's working double hours of a full-time job. It was 10 months, I promise. Yeah, and I'm under-exaggerating, apparently. I was legitimately there. Dude, you're just so him, Gear. Holy shit. Holy shit, Gear. You're just like so him, bro. Oh my god. But you were there, bro? You're so him. Yeah, no, but anyways. Like, Daniel's been known for a while. And, I don't know, dude. The whole SSG thing opening up for Daniel was, unironically, like, some of the best... Wow, what an adjustment from Beast Mode there at the last second. But yeah, the SSG spot opening up and SSG, like, I would say taking a chance. I don't know if any of the comp players in here agree with me, but I feel like it was less common back then to give a young player a shot than it is now. Like, I feel like now, especially in North America, maybe not in Europe, but in North America back then, giving a player like Daniel, like, a shot on a top team like that was just unheard of. And then Daniel was really, really good, and everybody realized, okay, you get a really young player that's really mechanically talented, you can mold them. You can make them good. Not that Daniel wasn't already good, he was already one of the best in the world, but still. Yeah, anyways. A lot of the players back then would prefer experience over, like, young mechanical prodigy. And now it's almost the opposite. Like, if you've been in the league for long enough now and haven't had good results, it's almost like worse. Top 3 his first land, mind you, could have been top 2. Yeah. I think it might have been slightly less common, but not that much different. I really don't... I don't know. Wait. I really don't feel like... Wait. Atomic? Musty? Oh, dude. Low-key Dominus there? Dominus, that's a musty. Honestly. I should ask Atomic if he's gonna use the Dom for the next game. Probably. He probably would if I asked nicely, right? Wow. What a shot from Daniel. What young player is getting tryouts now on top 5-6 teams? Mech. I don't think we have young players that are talented now, Gear. Like, do you think back when... Okay, remember when Drowley was in North America? Actually, hold on. When Drolly was in North America, was he even eligible to play RLCS? Or was that back when Drolly was like 13? How was that in? Hello? Yeah, wasn't Drolly signed before he could play? He was 12 when he signed to KCP. That's ridiculous. He was signed to KCP at 12. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. USA is kind of dog walking these guys. What the hell is this stream delay? Dude, it's like a 2-second stream delay. KCP signed 2 world champs. I see no flaws with that statement. Beast mode? Okay, this boost glitch is really bugging me. Sad FK didn't go to EU. Well, we'll see how the season turns out. I think that would have been a crazy move, to be honest. Ooh, beast mode, the pre-jump. Oh, Apollo! Smart play from him. Really smart play from Apollo there. Faking Bubba beast mode. And then Atomic just getting beast mode out of the way on the 50. Alright. Interesting. Kickoff strats here. Coming out from USA. Hear any rumors about Mech since he won't be playing with 2-Piece and Wavy? I thought there was a Shift article that confirmed that Mech, Wait, no, who's 2-Piece and Wavy playing with? Is it not Mech? Talk, right. Yeah, I don't know where Mech's gonna go. I don't know, maybe he won't find a real team and he'll be forced to team with JamaicanCoconut. Hopefully not, though. Like, for his sake, hopefully not. Kid's gross at the game. Atomic, the catch, the reset. Oh, GG's, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Team USA beats Team El Salvador. I think with that, they are guaranteed to make the top 2. So they're guaranteed to make tomorrow. Which is good. Is anybody streaming the other match? Actually, wait, I have a Google tab open, don't I? FPF, Puerto Rico? Have they started yet? Please tell me they've started. Please tell me they've already started the matches. No. Okay, wait. That was game 1. And they just finished game 2. Okay, so we might be able to get right into it. Alright, cool. Cool. It's 1-1. Well, that means it got tied. I think that guarantees that these guys go through to tomorrow. How was the tournament you were in today? We won every single series, no big deal. You know, ask them to use the Dominus. I'm not actually going to ask them to use the Dominus, man. You got to understand, as a content creator, there's certain things you can and can't do. Talking to the pro players you're in a party with, unless you're real close friends with them. I wouldn't say I'm not friends with the NRG guys, or the Team USA guys, but I'm also not close enough friends with them that I could just start shooting the shit with them in between matches. Like, I don't know how locked in they are. I don't know how focused they are. I don't know how much they would get annoyed if I tried to talk to them. You know what I mean? So, I'm just letting them do whatever they want to do. Gonna get Moxie on your RLCS team after you win the cup? Well, there's a slight problem with that. Moxie might be European. Yeah, unless Moxie wants to import over here, but I'll tell you what, I'm not moving to Europe. I am good. I don't want to do that. When is the FIFA E tournament? You mean like the LAN that this is for? The LAN that this is for is like mid to late December. How was your last trip to Europe? Well, you can look at it on my YouTube channel. Uploaded a vlog. But it was good. No complaints, honestly. How come the USA didn't use this roster last year? I think there were some complications with Beast Mode not being able to go. And I don't know besides that. Reddles said it starts on the 14th of December. There's your answer. 14th of December. So it'll end like 4 or 5 days after that, which... He was building his house? Yes. Damn, I suck at ground pinches. Hold on. Wait, what if I... Oh, what if I did this? Freestyler Pav. Oh, okay, never mind. Actually just hurts my eyes. What are your thoughts on Zen? Who do you think the best RL player in history is? Depends. Are you talking about Rocket League like as a whole? Like, are you including like community stuff, like content and things like that? Because I think if you want to talk about the GOAT in every aspect of Rocket League, I think it's K-Dop. K-Dop has been in the game since the beginning, has 3 different world championship titles, and continues to stream and bring a large audience into Rocket League every single day with his content. If you want to talk about just RLCS achievements, I think it's Monkey Moon. And then if you want to talk about GOAT in terms of the best player that's ever touched the game as far as peak skill, Drawley. I think Drawley's the best player that's ever touched the game. Leth? Yeah, but Leth doesn't have any world championship tags, Bucket Boy. Like, if you're talking about the GOAT of the game, it's got to be somebody that's a world champion. Sharky, Turbo, just because Turbo has 4 Worlds wins, the Worlds wins back when Turbo got them are not equivalent to the Worlds wins of today. Like, the Worlds wins of today are significantly harder. The Worlds wins back then are basically equivalent to, like, a major win today, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people would agree with me. So, yeah, I agree that 4 is a lot, but it's basically the same impressiveness to me as winning 4 majors / world championships. Now, I think if Vatira keeps on sticking around, there could definitely be a case made for him as well. Oh, what the hell? What? Why did El Salvador just appear? All right. Yeah, I think Drawley's the most talented player to ever play the game. I will say, I think as far as the North American GOAT, I think Atomic's the North American GOAT by far. At this point, with how long he's been playing, how many regionals he's won, the fact that he's won 2 majors and a world championship, he's made it to 2 different world championships that he didn't win. Am I missing anything else? What about Justin? Justin was like an innovator, like a pioneer of the game. But Justin was like really, really far ahead of everybody else. So in terms of like relative skill, Justin had one of the highest peaks ever. Second, maybe only to like. No, I think Justin, the gap between Justin and like the second player is larger, or was larger than the gap between Zen and like the second player when Zen was like prime, if you want to call it that. But I think, I don't know, I think if you're talking about Rocket League GOATs, I think for me, in no particular order, you could make a case for Kata, Turbo, Monkey Moon, Atomic. What about Alpha Cap? Yeah, no, he was pretty good on XSET, dude. He's pretty good. I think you could also put Squishy in there as well, because Squishy does have a world championship win. And one of the best Cinderella story LAN wins of all time, and has been doing content and stuff like that since retiring, and just during retirement as well. Atomic over Zen or Drolly is crazy. Oh, I think Zen's entering the discussion too. Drolly to me hasn't been around long enough to call him the GOAT. All right, well, guys, when I say the GOAT, I'm not just talking about the best player. I'm talking about like overall everything that they've individually done for Rocket League. I'm not just talking about who's the best player ever, right? That's not what I'm talking about. All right, let's lock in here, because this will be a slightly more competitive series than the last one. Hopefully the boost indicator is good this time. Daniel shot. Bang. Demo off of the back wall for Atomic. Gonna grab that, touch midfield, and then immediately find his way into the net. Bumps the guy. Nox is not able to get there. All right. Puerto Rico go down in the first 12 seconds. Beast mode, double? Nice try. Nox is gonna have to clear out, now Daniel. Gonna take that one under control, but gets bumped for his efforts. It's Kiro now, forced to get the ball in the clear. Daniel, one touch towards the backboard. Kiro looking for the psycho touch, but drops it to Atomic. And Kiro makes another save into the corner. Beast mode. Daniel with the top left shot. Great play from Daniel. Great shot. Good 50 from Beast Mode as well into the corner. Daniel carrying his momentum from the backfield to the front field. Slamming that ball top left. And USA go up by 2. You have to get invited to this, correct? What do you mean? I mean, certain countries hosted qualifiers. Certain other countries hosted, or just handpicked. Like, for example, Team USA was handpicked. There was no qualifier for the US. Which, I mean, to be honest, I don't really think anybody's going to complain about that, considering they just won the World Championship. Beast mode off the ceiling. Hero gonna have the ball, though. 50 boost for him. Hero was the man yesterday during the Puerto Rico game with Team USA. Hero was, he was making things happen. He wasn't shy about it either. He was letting the USA team know that he was there to play. Beast mode, 50. Pinch with Atomic. And the ball goes up to the backboard. Beast mode! Beast mode! Come on. Come on, Beast. Good double from him. Alright. Looking pretty good here for USA. Emilio de Gama. Off the back. What a touch from Daniel there. Puts the ball downfield. Beast Mode's going to be under it. Of course, Daniel's still running the Season 4 Grand Champion tag. Well, obviously. How else are people going to know that it's the real Daniel if he's not rocking the Season 4 Grand Champion tag? He earned that. Alright? Not everybody gets the chance to have a Season 4 Grand Champion tag, but you know who does? Daniel does. Fun fact of Rocket League history, in case you guys didn't know. Daniel was the first player to ever achieve the rank of SSL. And he did it in 1v1s. Atomic, big clear. I know, common knowledge. Well, claps to this guy. Because everybody knows what you know, AJ. Daniel the GOAT. Yeah. Atomic turn? Full boost? Oh, nice try. Is that proof that 1's is the easiest mode? No, 1's is just the lowest MMR to get SSL. Which is why that was the first game mode that anybody ever got SSL in. Ooh, good clear from Atomic. Gonna stay on that too. One touch up. Looking for the scoop reset over to Daniel. Unlucky. Boxes. Reset. 20 boost. Atomic. Over to the side now. Kiro gonna have one. 60 boost for Kiro. Dunks beast mode there. Into the corner. Emilio de Gama up to the backboard. Nox is not able to beat Atomic. And beast mode getting a touch around Atomic there. A little bit dangerous. But plenty of time here for Daniel on the ball. Ooh! Oh, good save from Emilio. I'm gonna try to be the first SSL in 4s. Yeah, it's... Unless Rocket League changes the MMR threshold, there will not be a single MMR SSL in 4v4 before the end of the season. Which, by the way, in case you guys are living under a rock, Rocket League said they're removing 4v4 after this season, right? They're having it in for this season as an experiment, but they're removing it after this season. The highest MMR 4v4 player in the entire world right now that's not, like, cheating or waiting trading or doing some sketchy stuff like that is 1540 MMR, about 330 MMR away from SSL, alright? That means 4v4 would have to inflate another 330 MMR just for one player to get SSL. Not even 3v3 is going to inflate that much in the next 55 days. And not even that, 3v3 won't inflate that much, but 4v4 needs 2 extra players per lobby and less people play it. So good luck. Good luck getting SSL in 4v4 unless they change the MMR requirements, which I could see them doing, because that's what they do for extra modes and stuff like that, but it ain't happening. Alright. 4-0 here for Team USA, and they're not looking to let Puerto Rico even get a goal here. They're not going to repeat the fluke from yesterday where they almost lost a game. They didn't even lose a game yesterday. It just almost happened, you know? I need to save this replay. Good comms, chat. Alright, save replay. 2 USA versus Puerto Rico. Okay, replay saved. Who's the first SSL Snow Day player? Who gives a shit? Pardon my French. Who cares? You know? Sorry, I hate Snow Day. That was rude of me. But I'm not going to take it back. I hate Snow Day. Game mode is terrible. I got SSL and Snow Day last season for the first time ever. And I remember getting SSL and Snow Day on like a 6-game win streak. And I was like, oh man, I'm really getting good at Snow Day. Maybe I'll play it for fun sometimes after I end up getting SSL. Yeah, I didn't play it a single time the rest of that season. Didn't play it. had absolutely zero desire to play Snow Day, man. That game mode stinks. Terrible game mode. Glad I didn't play it. Let's get into game number 2. See if USA can keep the clean record here for their wins. Good touch to the backboard. Emilio to game. A hard read, but he makes it. Atomic going to be there to pressure. Great demo as he's leaving. Daniel trying to get a free shot there. But blocked by the Puerto Rico defense. Emilio to game. A top right, but it goes off the crossbar. And now Atomic going to cut that one in off of the backboard. Knox is going to be there for the save. Beast mode keeping that ball in there. 34 boost pops it up to Kiro, who has one. Clearing it out. Beast mode with 0. Letting Atomic take that. Now Atomic into the midfield around Nox's, who gets barely a touch on it. And Daniel gonna let Kiro take that. Sending it into him. Daniel with a good 50. Keeping the ball on the orange half. But not quite having anybody there to follow it up. Daniel into the midfield for Beast mode. Beast mode down to Daniel. Daniel with a quick shot. Emilio gonna be there on defense though, making the save. Atomic looking for a 50. Now Daniel. Popping the ball up high. Kiro gonna have one touch. For a pre-flip out from the wall. Beast mode gonna be there. Noxus has one. Atomic towards the midfield. Emilio to game. A downfield to Kiro. Could be a goal opportunity, but Daniel gets the touch to the backboard. Gets the psycho touch over to Beast mode. And Beast mode not able to find the net. Now Atomic having one touch. 60 boost here for Atomic. Oh, nice try from him. Daniel. The ceiling there. Awkward read from Emilio, but he finds it. Atomic. One more. Down to the midfield at Nox's. Wait, Daniel? Psycho? Skim? Plays it safely into the corner instead of going for a skim. Don't blame him. Atomic just driving straight at the play there. Daniel looking for the shot down. Puts it in an awkward spot for Emilio, so Beast mode can just go up the wall with that and take it carefully. Atomic double into the corner. And the touch goes out for Noxus, who slams it top ins. And for the first time this series, and today in general, USA are on the back foot. But beautiful shot from Noxus. Got to give credit where credit's due. Noxus, one touch. Beast mode gonna be there. Doesn't find the shot. Daniel gonna have one. Kiro, downfield. Atomic gonna have one touch there. Kiro looking for one more. Beast mode, 50 out to the sidewall. Skim forward. Onto the backboard. To Daniel. Daniel with one. Nox is gonna be there. Low boost for Nox. Atomic has one out now. Now Atomic putting it forward. Kiro misses the ball. Nox is left last back. Has the touch. Daniel into the ceiling now. Beast mode, forcing that ball off of Emilio's car. Atomic going to be left as the last man there, but we all know Atomic is well capable of handling himself as the third man back. Beast mode with the shot, saved by Emilio into the corner. Beast mode looking to keep the pressure on, not letting up on Puerto Rico. Kiro, pre-flip, reset. Not past Atomic though, as Atomic gets a touch, but gets bumped out of the way. Daniel, big clear downfield. Emilio, the gamer, gonna have it onto the back wall. Now getting the ball into the corner. Atomic with full, popping it high. Kiro faking for Noxus to take the shot. A triple commit from USA, but Daniel's gonna recover first and has full boost there. Looking to get a solo play if he can. Daniel off of the post, and Emilio makes a clear out. Kiro looking to get a disruption on Beast Mode, and he does. Now into the corner. Daniel gonna have one towards the midfield though. Emilio to game, a last man back, and he's not gonna be able to read Atomic's shot. Dark Roblox, thank you for becoming a standard coconut over there on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Guys, can we get a 1 in the chat right now if there's a 1 on the scoreboard right now? Can we get a 6, 7 in the chat if you guys are high schoolers? Actually, don't answer that. I don't know why I would... Never mind. That was supposed to be something like silly, goofy, innocent. Then I realized how that could be taken the wrong way. Don't answer that. Alright. Let's go Team USA. Do not say... No, we're not gonna do that. Alright. Daniel down the field. I was trying to be relatable and hip with the kids, man. I'm gonna... honestly, I don't think I can anymore. I don't think I can be... Wait, what the... What the hell?! Oh, what the heliante? See, I'm hip. What a double reset from Atomic, dude. That was crazy. Alright, Atomic, keep that one up. Nox is gonna have one touch. We will find ourselves in overtime here. Over under 1 minute 16 seconds and a half. How long is this overtime? Oh, it's already over. Okay, never mind. Over under 1 minute 16 seconds and a half. Or 16 and a half seconds. How long does this overtime last? Whew, what a save from beast mode. Didn't even see it. Ads were running? Are ads running right now? Yep, I'm a terrible streamer. Sorry about that. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, my fault, guys. Good beat from beast mode. We're so cooked we let Puerto Rico take us to OT. Pretty sure this happened yesterday too, Rockets. It's not even just the today thing. Atomic last man. Oh, and the under hits. Not the best line, but fairly good line. Alright, Team USA at this point, they're guaranteed to make it to tomorrow. Oh, why is there a Lethamir status tweet? What is this? Oh boy. Alright, we'll watch this in between series. Give me a second. Let me save the replay. Let me do my spectate duties. Alright. This is Rocket League in 2025. Let me do my spectate duties first, Leth, and then we'll watch. I'll show the class. Alright, don't worry. I will show the class. Twitter.com. I always gotta pull up Twitter on a second monitor before I put it on stream. Just because... Leth, I like how you still have Chief Beef as your banner, by the way. That's gotta get updated, bro. Like, why do you still have Beef as your banner? Alright, let's watch this.
This is Rocket League in 2020.
Wait! Left, is that a 6-7 reference? Dude, is that a 6-7 reference down there? Is that a 6-7 reference I see? Dude, there's no way. 6-7! Sorry. Alright, let's watch 25. This. What is that touch? Wait, ew. Is he just gonna go? No, this is not a... Wait. That is a bot. That is a bot, dude. Oh my god. You can tell because of that flick he does. Huh. I didn't realize that they would do that. Dude, I kind of want a Q rank just so I can play against this bot. Dude, the bots I've been playing against, though, like, they're just unwinnable. This ain't even the Preem bot, bro.
Here, go get the ball.
This ain't even the Preem bot, Leth. The Preem bot doesn't even go for air dribbles. He just gets the ball on top of his car and then he just bumps you whenever you get close. What kind of bum bot are you running into, bro? That's wild. Yeah, dude, I don't get bots that play like this Leth, I get the bots that unironically they just get the ball on top of their car and just perfectly air dribble bump you every single time. I would love to get a bot like this, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. He just does this until 0 seconds. Huh. I would love to run into that bot, dude. That's pretty funny. What is a Steam sign? I comment on your Steam and I go, signed by JamaicanCoconut, and then I leave a little heart. It's really not worth it, to be honest. Unless you, like, really want, like, me to comment on your Steam profile. Which some people do. It's wild, dude. Here, you want to know the bots that I run into? Here, these are the bots that I run into. Dude, look at this. Okay, well, let's ignore all these. Bot 1. Dude, look at the score. Oh, how about that? All right, anyways. Is this the right one? Okay, why? Okay, why does my HUD just sometimes, like, disappear? Okay, that's just annoying. Is this? No, wait. This isn't even the good bot. Hold on. Go to bot 2. Or wait. Better yet, let's go to bot 3 where I lost 3 to 9. Dude, why does... I'm not even hitting the circle button! Is there like a button on my mouse or something? Oh, right. That's just me being dumb. Is this guy not... This might not be the bot that I'm thinking of. Yep, that's just me being stupid. Hold on. Oh, yeah. This is the bot that I run into, Leth. This is the one that I play against. This guy... This guy... Probably shouldn't have gone for that boost. I forgot that he has perfect, that's just a kickoff goal. I think I was pretty tilted at this point because I had played bots 3 times in a row. Wasn't there a bot that Moxie lost to? Yes. Yeah, this was like 3 bots in a row. Oh, this was the worst. This guy is the best bot that I've played against. And I legitimately lost. I got scored on 15 times. And he was actually typing while he was playing. Okay, dude, I'm not even hitting the circle. Okay, I'm actually tilted by the replay. Spectator controls. I can't. Dude, the replay spectator controls are tilting me. I don't know if it's like a new glitch or if like I have some fucking bindings that are fucked up or something. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off, bro. Wait, what did someone just get timed out for? It's because of the USA Puerto Rico? No, it's not. Oh. He's just being annoying. Rent value? Oh. Yeah, it's just weird. Fair enough. I already beat one. Bro, if you beat an SSL player and you're a gold, it's because they either let you or they're not a real SSL player. Just because somebody has an SSL tag doesn't necessarily mean that they are an SSL. There's a lot of people that get boosted to SSL. Hey, Charlie, thank you for the gifts over on YouTube. No, he hit a psycho, I swear. Yeah, that doesn't mean that they're an SSL player. What did Raw Greg just send me in the gift? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna leak DMs for a second, because I actually can't believe this. How do I... Alright, I'm leaking DMs, guys, you ready? I sent Raw Greg a DM of the replays. Alright, because that's what I'm supposed to do here. And bro just sends me this. Raw Greg, this is unprofessional. That's unprofessional, Raw Greg. Why is he sending me a gif of Nas doing that? Why is he sending me a gif of Nas emoting? You think 2 solo queue to SSL is doable? I have solo queued to SSL like probably every single season I've ever been SSL. Probs, can probs just not get these bots banned? Oh, pros? I mean, yeah, as these bots come into ranked, there's creators and pros that can report them, but I don't know, a better solution that's more long-term and robust would be having some sort of detection in place to be able to tell when bots or botted accounts are being used. Or, sorry, to have bots or when, you know, bots are being used. So, like, yeah. That'd be a better... Yeah, I played against one of the guys that said that as well, Alpha. I do think it is fairly interesting, but at the same time, don't infest my ranked lobbies with bots. Like, the crazy thing is, too, like, if some of the bots and, like, the owners of the bots and stuff wanted to have players play against the bots, I'm sure there were a bunch of SSL players or pros or stuff that would be interested in playing against the bots, but not ranked. Don't take my ranked points. Don't randomly queue up against me and then use bots to boost an SSL account or an account to SSL and then sell the account, or sell the bot so other people can use it. Like, it's ridiculous. Also, I found out the other day that apparently people online really hate the idea of taking away Baka's mod. People really hate that idea. I had a video where I talked about like a rant. Or I had like a rant about the bots in the game and stuff like that because I played against several bots in a row, and basically at one point in the rant I was like, Rocket League should disallow like DLL injection into the game because DLL injection is basically how most of these cheats operate. And even though it's possible to get around that with other ways of cheating, like DMA, for example, is a very popular way to have cheats in game now. DLL injection being allowed basically is like having a Cheeto in the deadbolt and expecting robbers to not break into your door, in your house, right? Just no security at all. So anyways, one of the things I mentioned in that rant was I was like, dude, I would rather have Baka's mod be taken away and have the cheating stop, at least for a little bit, because obviously it wouldn't be permanent. But I would rather have Bacchus mod be taken away and have there be no cheaters and no bots than have Bacchus mod in the game. And somebody took that video, reposted it to TikTok, which I don't personally really care about that much. But the interesting thing was that the video kind of blew up. Got like 50,000, maybe 100,000 views. And there was a ton of comments. And the most liked comments were all like making fun of me for saying to take away Bacchus mod. Because these people were like genuinely tweaking about the idea of not having Bacchus mod in their game. Even though most console players, well, every single console player doesn't have Bacchus mod. And a lot of PC players don't even have Bacchus mod. And it's like, no, I need my... Well, they need to focus on DDoSing as well. Well, yes, DLL injection being disallowed would help with DDoSing in the game short term. I don't know, people complain about like Smurfs and stuff like that, right? And Smurfs are a big issue. Smurfs are a big issue in every game. But would you... Like, I'm pretty sure if you gave people the option to have cosmetic items that nobody else can see, but Smurfs stay in the game, or remove Smurfs forever, but you don't get any Bacchus mod, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would take the Smurfs with no Bacchus mod. Or sorry, a lot of people would take the Smurfs with Bacchus mod. If Bacchus mod gets taken away, there's always other plugins that cheaters can use. I mean, yes, there's always going to be ways to cheat. But currently, from my understanding... Bacchus mod is... the, Bacchus mod and other DLLs are the way that cheats are being injected into the game. Right? It's literally as simple as injecting a DLL into the game, because Rocket League allows DLL injections. No other game that has an online player base allows DLLs injections. So when it comes down to it, like, removing the ability to inject DLLs and thereby removing Bacchus mod would help reduce the cheating problem. Whether or not it's 100% of it, obviously it's never going to be 100% of it. That's the whole cat and mouse game with cheaters. You know, obviously it's not 100%, but there are a ton of people that do use Bacchus mod to cheat. So removing the ability to inject DLLs would make a lot of those people not be able to cheat anymore. And trust me, I think that they should add a lot of the features from Bacchus mod into the main game. Hopefully they will soon. But, you know. All that TikTok, the people making fun of you are 99% new gen players and have 0 items. Yeah, fair. I mean, I'm not really taking it personally. It's interesting to see the way people think about removing Bacchus mod at the cost of, or it's interesting to see the way that people think about removing, yeah, getting rid of cheats at the cost of removing Bacchus mod. People were like mad at me in that video because I was okay with removing Bacchus mod. First of all, it's my opinion. People are free to disagree with my opinion. You're free to think that Bacchus mod should stay in the game. Even if it is just for the simple reason that you want items in the game. You're allowed to have that opinion. But yeah, people were like pissed at me because they're like, oh, well, obviously he's okay with Bacchus mod being not in the game. He has all the items. Yeah. I think that not every item is meant to be given out to every single person. Like, I never bought the OG Octane space station decal, right? Like, the most popular space station, one of the most popular presets probably of all time was the LJ/Sipical space station gaming decal with titanium white reapers on the Octane. Dude, I would love to use that, but I didn't buy it when that decal was in the game, so that sucks, you know? Like, when I was trading to get Alpha Boost, I knew that there was a possibility that I might not have it, or have the ability to ever get it in the future, so I got it, you know? It's like the same thing as like some of the skins in Fortnite that were released in like season 2, like the Renegade Raider and stuff like that, right? Like, I don't think those should have been re-released. You know, I think there's value in having things that can only be gotten by people who were there when it happened. Elite Officers would still be there with or without DLL injection. Again, yes, like I've said for the 100th time, there will always be cheaters, but the cheating problem would be significantly reduced, and it would be much harder for them if there was no DLL injection allowed into the game. I'm not saying it's going to eliminate it entirely, but it would help the problem. You can tell me that it wouldn't help the problem? Also, like, dude, I got Omega in Fortnite with all the color lights. I grinded my fucking ass off for that skin because I was there when it happened. I thought it was cool, and I grinded my ass off. I got all the lights on Omega. If they re-released that skin and somehow allowed people to get it, I'd be kind of pissed. I mean, I wouldn't really care because it was Fortnite, but if Fortnite was my main game mode, or my main game, then I would be kind of pissed. That's an OG skin at this point. I don't know, like, you wouldn't see, like, CSGO re-releasing, like, cobblestone cases. You wouldn't see CSGO re-releasing the ESL Katowice 2014 stickers. You know, that shit's rare, and there's a reason it's rare. And that rarity is a good thing. Hey, mine double. Thank you for the tier 1. Happy 7 months. 0.01% of players are SSL or higher, which is where the problem arises. No, the problem's everywhere now. The problem is everywhere. I've had so many people tell me that they've been running into bots in ranked. Like, even like Diamond and Champ players are telling me that they're running into bots in ranked. And the more widespread the issue is, although you might not see the effects of it right now, the more widespread the issue is and the longer it goes on and the easier it becomes to make cheats in the game, and the easier it is to, like... I got you, cheese. The easier it is to, like, you know, cheat and shit like that, it'll just be harder and harder. There will be more and more cheaters. There will be more people making new accounts. There will be more people that are trying to, you know, do all this stuff. So it's, yeah, it's terrible. When is this game starting? Game should start soon, I think, right? You can play 2s or 1s? Not this stream. Once we're done with the USA watch party, we'll, let me see if any, if these are being streamed. There's a YouTube button? Huh. Oh, they just finished, dude. They just finished 2 minutes ago. You prefer Dominus or Breakout for freestyling? I don't freestyle, so... Rocket League servers refresh every 3 days. I don't know if that's true. It means the creators of DDoS have to update their tools every 3 days. I have no idea about that, if that is a thing. When is the next match? I have no idea, man. Hopefully soon. That'll be the last match of the day as well, and then... Who's at it right now? Well, it was Dominican Republic versus El Salvador. But I think they finished, so... Hopefully we get into it soon. We're gonna watch the Dominican Republic versus USA. You're gonna stream after next match? Yep. Yeah, I already did a 5-hour-long stream earlier today. And we're gonna do... Yeah. Do we figure out who's streaming this tomorrow? No idea, honestly. No idea yet. And the boys did not get back to me. I don't have Daniel at it, or is he just offline? Oh, okay, he's just offline. Anybody hear about the shit that happened at TwitchCon? Has anybody ever gone to a TwitchCon before? No. So basically, Emiru, who is one of the most popular women streamers of all time, girl streamers, women streamers, whatever you want to call, she was doing a meet and greet at TwitchCon, and somebody got past security, which really wasn't much of a security, and like literally assaulted her. Like they grabbed her and apparently like tried to kiss her. Now, that's bad as it is. But then after that happened, apparently people found out that Emiru's preferred bodyguard was apparently banned. Okay. Emiru's preferred bodyguard was apparently banned from the event previously for literally just doing his job. Like there was somebody who was like stalking her, and the security guard like grabbed the guy's arm and just like held him until cops came. And then the cops picked him up. And apparently either the venue or Twitch like banned him from that. Then, so that came out. And then also, Twitch put out like a statement. And people also figured out that Emiru didn't really want to do the meet and greet in the first place. But she was pressured to do it because if she didn't do the meet and greet, she didn't get her like show that she also wanted to do that weekend during TwitchCon. Yeah, apparently Twitch didn't throw the guy out for hours, even though in their statement they said that he was like detained immediately. And Emiru said that the only reason why they actually like took care of the situation was because her manager was like on their case about it. So that's kind of the drama that's unfolding right now. In other streamer news that I've been following through updates on Twitter, somebody emailed the manufacturers of like a certain dog, electric dog company, like electric dog collar company that people thought was the dog that Hassan had on, and they emailed them with like screenshots of the dog collar, and they asked like the support what model it was. And the support literally said, that looks like this model with the prongs removed and tape on it. And they were like, this is the shocking model with prongs removed and it has tape on it. So like, even the support like confirmed it. Anyways, that was another thing. Which is a company is in real big trouble. They should be, honestly. It's insane that they're able to run an event, have so many people openly voice their concerns for safety, and then still have safety issues and things like that. I think Emeru, she said she's okay, and that's good, you know. But still, the fact that that's allowed to happen is just insane. Here's my new news app. Honestly, I would love to get, like, topics to talk about during my YouTube commentary videos, because unless I'm playing some really, really clickbaitable players, like either some really young players that are extremely good, or if I'm playing against some pro players that are extremely well known or something like that, or if I'm using like a new car, a lot of the times it's just me playing rank 2s, and I just find a topic after the fact. I would love to get like topics and stuff to just like talk about. Play Warzone, we don't want this. If you don't want this, there's an entire Warzone category of streamers that you are more than welcome to go watch. You think Daniel could still compete with the best 1v1 players right now? Yes, no doubt. No doubt in my mind he could do that. Yeah, AJ, I don't think I will ever touch anything political. I don't really have any interest in touching any sort of political topic. That's why we don't talk about religion here. It's why we don't talk about politics. It's just, it's too controversial and gets way too heated way too quickly. Like, it's just, it's not something I've ever had a desire to speak on. I think a lot of people, when it comes to politics, there's obviously a lot of different ways to think about things, and a lot of it is depending on how you were raised, where you were raised, who you were raised by. A lot of it is dependent on financial situations, dependent on cultural beliefs, religious beliefs. And me personally, I just don't think that people should be listening to me for political beliefs. I don't think that my opinion has the right... I think that generally people are able to listen to other people's ideas and then make their own conclusions. But I feel like if you're talking about politics, especially as a streamer, it's very easy for people that are on the other side of politics to just like write you off as, oh, he's on the other side. And I would never want to do something that like divides my audience like that, especially. Like, there are people who talk about things somewhat unbiased. Like, I think Dylan Page on TikTok does a pretty good job of covering events unbiased. At least, I don't personally see the bias. I'm sure there's some bias. There's always bias in, like, news sources and political stuff, but I don't personally see the bias, at least as much as other news stations. Like, obviously, everybody in America knows the most biased stations for each side. But yeah, I don't know. I would never want to, like, alienate my audience, or at least one side of my audience. I think everybody should have a space where they can come and just not think about all that noise. You know? I think everybody deserves spaces where they don't have to talk about politics. And there are people who talk about politics. If you do want your streamers to talk about that, I just don't think I'll ever be one of them. I think there's plenty of people out there who share their political opinions. I don't need to be one of them. You know? Come for Rocket League, stay because there's no politics. You're basically just saying come for Rocket League, stay for Rocket League, you know? All right, last game of the day. Last match of the day, I should say. Practicing my T-perm. Any other Rubik's Cube enjoyers in here? I'm trying to learn the one that swaps these two and these two. Like these two little edge pieces and these two corner pieces. I think... No, that's wrong. I don't know. I'm still learning that one. My PB on 2x2 was like 4 seconds. Damn. I did a 27.5 on stream yesterday. It was my best solve ever, I think, by far. I was stoked about that, bro. I was stoked about that. That was awesome. I'm pretty bad though. Like I'm getting better, but I'm pretty bad. Okay, so the algorithms I know so far is... Oh, fuck, hold on. It's hard to do the algorithms when I'm not holding the cube in the... It's hard to hold the, do the algorithms when I'm not holding the cube. So I know I think this is a J perm, I believe, right? So, you know, solve that. And I also know the other J perm as well. So it's literally the same thing, but just mirrored, you know? So then I know the T perm, which basically swaps these two pieces and then these two pieces. Oh shit, are they in? All right. Oh fuck, I fucked up the cube. Oh no, guys. Oh no, I fucked up the cube. And I'm not even on the main. My bad. My bad, everybody. Dominican Republic versus USA. We're locked in. We're locked in. All right, over under 20 seconds until the first goal goes in. And the under is hitting. Right now. Good line. Hey, that's 19. That is 19 right there. That's a fantastic line, if I say so myself. Over. Dude, don't say over after the line already missed. Nice shot from Beast Mode. We just got 2 games left on the day. Oh, you know what? I need to shorten the Dominican Republic's names. Dominican Rep. What are your cats' names? Oh, do you see Orpheus up there? That's Orpheus. Fridge is out in the living room. Just a chill little watch party. I mean, at this point, there's quite literally nothing that can happen in this match that will make USA, not NRG, that will make Team USA not make tomorrow. So I think they're just getting it over the line here, honestly. They're basically just serving their time. Double? Nice. I feel like Beast Mode... Should we just go Beast Mode Pav? Whose Pav do you guys want to watch? Whose Pav do you guys want to watch? Watch Player Pav? Let's go Player View. Let's go Beast Mode. And for some reason, dude, maybe my circle button is like glitching out or something, because I swear, like some button keeps on getting hit that like changes the HUD level. Ew. Aw. Nice try from Daniel. Shot. Ooh. Who do you think's the best player in the region right now? North America, Daniel. Europe, Zen, Middle East, Drolly, and South America, Yanks? I don't know about Yanks. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Basketball Nolan. All right, we'll go Daniel Pav. Yeah, I don't know if Yanks is the best in South America anymore. It could be Swift or Mata. Like, you could make cases for both of those two players. Slob, thank you for the Prime. So happy 8 months. Unless I'm stupid, France is EU. You are correct. France is a European country. OCE. Who's on wildcards? Banana Head, Torsaws, and Fever? I don't know who's the best out of that roster, to be honest. They play like such a team. Like when I was watching them, it wasn't individual at all. You know? And then what else? What other region am I missing? APAC, Sphinx. And I think that's it. Oh, there's SSA. I don't know any SSA players, to be honest. Because Foot just dominated that region for a year and a half. I didn't actually get to see any of the SSA talent. Ooh, sidewall skim. Atomic Pav. Oh, Atomic in the Octane, the B mode preset. Oh, originally the Yanks preset. Ew. Oh. What a play. Atomic. Reset to the pre-jumping Daniel. Perfect pass. Well played. Oh yeah, To Die For is good. Does he still play? Also, is Catalysm staying in APAC? Is Catalysm and Sphinx the duo there? Ew, good control. Ew. Let's try. Virtuoso, are you the Virtuoso that played professionally, or are you just another guy named Virtuoso? No, okay, that's what I figured. That was a goal? I looked away for a second. Ooh, is that... Ew. I saw him get bumped. I didn't think he was going to be able to... Well played. I didn't think he was going to be able to get back to that. Beast mode over Daniel, TBH? I think it depends on the day. Daniel's definitely the more flashy player, though. So it's... I think it's easier and less outrageous to call Daniel the best player in North America. Because Daniel is just way flashier and way more mechanically... I wouldn't even say Daniel is way more mechanically gifted than Beast Mode. I would just say that Daniel's flashier. He's more of a playmaker. Which tends itself for people to just, you know, write Daniel as a better player than Beast Mode. Even though I think they both serve their role in this three-man roster extremely well. I mean, that's why they won Worlds. Beast Mode pre-jumping over to Daniel. Oh my... Oh. Would have been nice. Ooh. I like that control. Ooh. Oh. Let's try. Who's better, Beast Mode or Atomic? I don't know. I think all three of these players can play like the best player on the roster on any given day, to be honest. If you want my like real take on it, I think all three of these guys can be the best player on the roster any given day. Hey, Oreos are good. Thank you for the primer. Happy 2 months. Ready to meet the most mechanical silver? Tell me when you're ready. I'm good. Vatira did say Daniel is the best in the world right now. Interesting. Dude, I wish I could relive the excitement of doing the watch party for NRG at Worlds with Garrett Because, okay, I think I'm a fairly decent player at the game, but I am not arrogant enough to say that I understand the game as much as Garrett does, right? I'm not gonna say that. So I can notice a lot of things when I'm watch partying something, but not necessarily to the level of depth that like a professional coach or a professional Rocket League player can have, okay? But at the same time, like watching, like I think I understand the game fairly well. But when I was watching that NRG series at Worlds with Garrett, Garrett saw something that I didn't see, and that dude was so happy, dude. Literally from game 1 of the first game that NRG played, he was like, oh my gosh, they're going for the ball. Oh, they're gonna win. Like, it was crazy, and they did. No way, beast mode. Atomic almost just hit him there. Shot? Bang. Oh, off the post. Oh, beast mode. Oh, wait, that was Atomic. Why did I think that was beast mode? I thought it was beast mode because of the Octane. That was Atomic that did that. I swear he was moving like... Like challenging more? Yeah, that was the gist of it, was... NRG is a team that historically, they sometimes will just not challenge the ball. So in Rocket League, there's a concept of basically challenging the ball, even if you know that you're gonna get beat to the ball, just to make the touch harder for the guy who's on the ball on the other team. All right, that's a pretty common concept in higher level Rocket League. A lot of the players and a lot of teams find it difficult to do that because you don't want to commit for nothing. But there is a point. Ew. 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 Did I just watch a 3-man pre-jump passing play? Pack it up. Pack it up, Dominican Republic. It's time to say goodnight. That was gross. What was I saying? Does it matter? Does it matter what I was saying? I guess it does. Wow, what a save, actually. But yeah, basically, what Garrett saw during that series was that NRG just started to send it at the ball, even if they were beat. Which caused the Falcons to play uncomfortably on top of what was already probably Grand Finals nerves. Because I think that was the first World Championship that the Falcons made it to the Grand Finals of. Obviously, they made it to the finals in a major. They lost their first finals in the major. Then they made it to the finals again. And then they won in Raleigh. And then, obviously, they won FIFA E as well. And then, yeah, they made it to the finals at Worlds, which is kind of a different animal. But the same beast. And they were already looking like pretty poor, and then NRG also started applying the pressure just by going for the ball, or like forcing the challenges. So that just gave NRG the win. But that's what Garrett saw, and I'm pretty sure he saw that in game 1. Like if you ask him about it, he'll describe it as Daniel at one point in the game was dusted to a ball like by a mile, and Daniel still jumped for it. And Garrett says as soon as he saw that, he knew that NRG was going to win the World Championship. Kind of a tough story, to be honest. You know, it's like, that boy grew up to be Kobe Bryant. You know, but... it's tough. Anyways, looking like some free loot here for Team USA. Against the Dominican Republic. I believe we're gonna see Puerto Rico versus Team USA tomorrow. I will not be the person watch partying it tomorrow, so I am not sure who is going to be, but I'm sure Raw Greg or Sathu or NRG will be tweeting out who's streaming it. It will not be me. But it'll be a single best of 7 tomorrow. Oh, nice play from Daniel. Will there be Musty Cup? Yeah, I'll stream the Musty Cup tomorrow. But I'm not going to stream much past that. The Musty Cup will start at 1 p.m. tomorrow. EST, or EDT. Whatever we're in right now. It'll start at 1 p.m. There will be there will be 2 best of 5s and 1 best of 7. So the Musty Cup really shouldn't run much longer past like 5 p.m. Maybe 5:30 or 6 if there's delays, but hopefully not. And then I gotta get off stream pretty much immediately after. Alright, 15 seconds left here. Beast mode. Good clear out. And that'll be the end of the game. I mean, not literally the end of the game, but that'll be the end of the game. 6 seconds left with 3 goals up. NRG with a dominant performance today. Six seconds? Yeah, I don't think so. Two, one. Oh. All right. I'm trying to say GG's well played, but they're already gonna leave the party, aren't they? GG's well played. 2 USA versus Dominican Republic. G2. Okay. All right, GG's. That's gonna be it for the watch party, though. I will make sure to go send these replays over to Mr. Raw Aura himself. All right. But yeah, that's it for the day. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you all. Gonna end off the streams. Not gonna do any raids today. I'm a bit exhausted, so we're just gonna end off. Thanks for being here. If you guys are new here, drop a follow. It's free. It means a lot. I know this wasn't the most crazy, intense, climactic watch party we've ever had, but it's nice to chill sometimes. And NRG gave us a nice chill day today. Didn't have to worry about anything. Was there one? There was one overtime against Puerto Rico. You know? Anyways, we'll be live tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Musty Quads Cup. We are the #1 seed going into day number 2. Then against Wavy's team first. The team that we 2-0'd at the end. Although I will say they were probably our closest match. Even though we 2-0'd them. But anyways, see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody.